This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
And with a moment here before we get to the tip-off, here are tonight's starting lineups.
Safe to say this game will be won or lost on the boards.
Well, it's how these teams control the game and get themselves extra possessions.
Well, not only that, but limiting their opponent's possessions. That'll be a huge key in this one.
Now here's Allen.
Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry.
Sheldon with it.
Now Young defending. 4 on the clock.
Mabry misses.
Now here's Young. Gray.
She's covered by Allen.
Gray outside. Outside Young. Lloyd.
They get it back.
It's good on the putback.
Those second chance points, they're just like bonus points if you can get them.
Now here's Mabry.
Guarded by Young. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. About a minute into this first quarter. Now here's Gray.
She's covered by Allen.
Wilson outside. Pass to Young. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
Now here's Allen.
D right on her. It's Tina Charles, high post. The jump hook. Misses off the left iron. Outside Young. Gray outside. Young.
Mabry covering.
Jackie Young drives in. Banked in off the glass.
With lightning quickness and a great handle, Young can drive at will. And you really can't double her because she's so good at passing the ball.
Now here's Allen. Outside Mabry.
Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the triple.
You cannot give Mabry any breathing room from deep. She's an absolute sharpshooter.
And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner.
And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
First free throw is good.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019, and her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs her first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs. And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Lloyd. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but just couldn't make a shot. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Las Vegas Aces ball.
And here is Gray. Pass to Wilson. 18 feet out.
It's rebounded by Sheldon.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish her there.
Here's Charles. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsey Allen.
Inside, Charles really takes charge, gets physical, and doesn't let anything keep her from scoring.
Now here's Gray. Wilson outside from 20 feet out. And another miss by Las Vegas.
Sheldon with it.
Now Young defending.
Outside Mabry. Back to Sheldon.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Gray. Up top, Wilson. Young. Pass to Wilson. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 3. And it's good on the layup.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
Now here's Mabry.
Guarded by Young.
Left side Mabry. Now Allen.
Shot clock at 5. Good on the triple.
Well, people think of Mabry as a shooter, and she is a great one. But Marina also is more than a capable playmaker.
Gray outside. Here's Wilson. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, good luck. If you're the player who has to guard her, it is never going to be an easy night.
Connecticut trailing.
Now Allen.
Pass to Charles. Shoots over Wilson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Strong work defensively in the low post. You've got to be tough down there in the paint.
And she was, mainly because she doesn't want to give up any easy buckets. I mean, she will fight you tooth and nail.
Now here's Sheldon.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Charles up top. She's guarded by Wilson. And she gets it to go.
A player who knows their role. If a teammate sets up Mabry, she's got the green light to fire.
Pass to Stokes. Young. And she comes up with the deuce.
That assist, that little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Now here's Allen.
She's covered closely. On the clock. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by the Aces.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Young. That falls. Nice view that time from Jewel Lloyd.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Outside Mabry. Pass to Charles.
And here's Sheldon.
Covered by Lloyd. Wilson with the steal. Pass break, Las Vegas. Fires the 3. The rebound by Charles. And so here's Connecticut. It's a 5-point game.
And here's Nelson Adota. Marina Mabry on the wing.
Shoots it up. And good, as it snugs right down through the net.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And the Aces with possession. Pass to Wilson. Now Young. 6 to shoot. Here's Lloyd. Gray with it. Let's go with a three. Nailed from three-point land.
A big-time offensive talent who can score points from all over the floor. Gray can punish defenses from deep.
Now here's Mabry. She has 7. Pass to Allen. Nelson Adota. Outside Mabry. Second shot opportunity. Asia Wilson with some nice D. The Aces leading. Now Gray.
One of the best free agent signings of late, Chelsea Gray going to Las Vegas.
I mean, you talk about a game changer. The Aces have been the #1 seed in each of her first 3 years in Sin City, winning 2 titles over that span. Gray's been a huge part of the success in Las Vegas.
And the first one drops.
And when you think of the ideal floor general, Chelsea Gray might be the first person that comes to mind.
Well, just look at what she's accomplished. Multiple WNBA titles, a Finals MVP award. It's hard to find a more seasoned veteran leader at this point.
And she makes both free throws.
Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those 2 titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023. The first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league.
Now here's Young. She's got 9. It's hauled in by Smith.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
It's hauled in by the Aces.
That's rough. No one to blame but herself. She should definitely have scored that time. I don't know what happened.
Up top, Young.
10 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Pass to Gustafson. Now here's Gray. Outside Young. Shoots over Hartley. Young shot's good.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Sheldon outside.
Back to Hartley. No good with the layup. And it's the Aces with the ball. They're leading by 8. Outside Young. Gray outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Hartley. Back to Smith. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt. And the Aces with possession. 6-point game. Young with it. Back to Gray. Over Sheldon. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The raw shooting ability of Gray getting showcased here. Finds a look she likes and drains it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Pass to Parks. Sheldon outside.
Charles.
Covered by Gustafson.
And they pick up 2.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Young. It's hauled in by Smith. And And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Aces ahead, leading by 6. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
I love the hustle they're showing here in the first.
It's showing up on the scoreboard, too. A lot of second chance points. And as you said, it's due to their hustle.
Gray with it. She converts the layup.
And I like when Gray attacks the defense, especially on the drive when she's able to keep her balance.
Smith outside. Pass to Parks.
From the arc. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray. And it's the Aces with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest margin of the game. Here's the 3. That's in there. Tiffany Mitchell with the assist.
What a night for Gray. She might be a point by trade, but Chelsea can pour it in when she looks for her own shot.
Sheldon.
She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Smith. Hartley outside. Jacks up a 3. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
I like the bold move of going right back at her to return the 3, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Mitchell outside.
It's hauled in by Parks.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
Sheldon outside.
Hartley. The 3. It's good. She scores. That's her first basket after missing her first 2 attempts. 1 for 3. And it's the Aces with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. To the middle. Here's Gray. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. She's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting 1. One shot.
Well, Brian, her numbers may not pop out at you, but Dana Evans is a steadying presence at the point.
Absolutely. She makes good decisions. She excels at the pick and roll. She's got a reliable floater, and she plays aggressive on-ball defense.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Down low. Rebound, Tina Charles. And here's Connecticut. They trail by 11. Now here's Hartley. Gray defending. Here's Charles. Good. And the assist goes to Bria Hartley.
Love the movement from Charles. Creates some good spacing off the pick and sinks it.
Outside Evans. Gray left side. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Smith. Outside Charles. And Evans picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Out to the wing. Outside Charles. To the inside. Hartley, good.
play.
Coaches love Rhea Hartley on their team, and you're seeing why. She's not afraid to mix it up down low, and she's truly a one who plays the game hard.
Now here's Gray. 20 points for her.
Screen by Gustafson.
Here's Young. And she can't bank that one in. And here's Connecticut. It's a 10-point game. Smith, covered by Lloyd. Nelson Adota. Parks, pass to Smith. Shoots a three. A rebound by Gray. Here's Lloyd. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
A physical guard. Jewel Lloyd gets those hard buckets.
And the Sun call time here. Hartley. She's got 5. Outside Charles. Pass to Smith. And so it looks like the Sun will retain possession here.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
On defense, the Aces. Leading by 12.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Now here's Gray. She's guarded by Hartley. Pass to Young. Nelson Adota with the rebound. And here's Connecticut. Hartley outside. And the Sun hit again from deep.
Yeah, and I like this play call by Hartley because she's able to use the pick to get room and get to her shot.
Screen by Gustafson.
Wing shot on the way. And again, it's Las Vegas.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
Now here's Hartley. Defense is right there. They set the screen. Inside. Nelson Adota. Outside for Mabry. From deep. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Gray outside. Gustafson. Jackie Young drives in. And she uses the glass on the layup.
All right, I know you're both wildly unqualified, but I'm going to make you GMs for the day here. Do you go with a deep team or a top-heavy roster?
I'm going top-heavy. You need elite talent to win in this league, and multiple stars always help with that.
Yeah, I agree, and I'll throw in the talent pool in this league is just so deep. Those so-called depth players, they're still really good.
The Aces leading. Now here's Gray. 22 points for her. And here's Bell. Pass to Young. Bell. No good with the triple. Now Smith. Hartley outside. And there's the pick. The baseline J. And Bell pulls it down. Outside Young. Pass to Gustafson. No luck on that one. Smith right side. Here's Hartley. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Pass to Gustafson. Young. Here's Bell. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Yeah, Young is such an effective ball handler, spots the wide open shooter and passes the rock.
Smith outside. Hartley, great defending. Hartley outside. Back to Smith. It's hauled in by the Aces. Gray outside. Gustafson. Pass to Lloyd. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Puts up a three. Nelson Adota with the rebound. The Sun trailing. Marina Mabry on the wing. Covered by Lloyd. Mabry up top. She has 7. It's good.
The midi for Mabry. We're used to seeing her knock down threes. I like Marina keeping the D on their toes.
Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
Hartley outside. Pass to Mabry. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. That shot wide open. Gray with it. 22 points for her. Heat check there, but it's off target. Smith outside. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Nelson Adota. Another shot. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Outside Young. Gustafson. Here's Bell. Pass to Gustafson. And nothing seeming to work as that one misses, and she's 0 for 5. Here's Smith. And it's all evened up. Now here's Young. She's got 13. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Sun ball.
So both teams changing it up here. And they can tack on a few more points onto this run.
And boy, Blake, it's getting to be a big one.
Yeah, you got to think the defense needs a stop here. Now here's Allen. Charles, she's guarded by Wilson.
Well, Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. She hits both from the stripe. And here's Young. 13 points in this game. Timeout called the Aces.
Yeah, coaches, they saw their team giving up a lot of points and wanted to get a break before it got out of hand.
And that's a big part of a coach's job. making sure you keep your players in the best position possible at all times. That's a great timeout.
Up top. Wilson outside. Outside Young. Clock at 2. See Gray for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Always seems to be in the right position. Gray's patience and experience make her the bright player she is.
Pass to Charles. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots. Now Lloyd. And here's Stokes. Outside Young. That 3 off the mark. The Sun leading. Pass to Allen. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Back to Sheldon.
Allen. She tries for 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
3 points.
Gray outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Sun ball.
Where was she going with that pass? I have no clue. That's awful. That's just giving it away.
Allen with it.
From deep. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Sun on top. They're up by 4. Be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Chelsea Gray just dominant in this game.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
Las Vegas trailing. Here's Lloyd. Wilson the screen. The 3 is up. And Lloyd is good for 3.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Marina Mabry on the wing. Pass to Charles.
Now here's Sheldon.
And here's Nelson Adota. Shot clock at 6. Now Mabry. Started by Young. Mabry misses. And here are the aces now. Now here's Wilson. Here's Lloyd. And he sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
Knocking down shots. It's really what Lloyd does. An instant spark offensively in the backcourt.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Charles up top. She's guarded by Wilson. Here's Mabry. Lloyd grabs the board. The Aces leading. Now Gray. She's got 25. Right side Young. Pass to Stokes. Gray. Three-pointer Jackie Young. That shot, no good. Mabry with it. 9 points in the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. There's the triple. Poked away.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here is Lloyd. She's got 7. Pass to Young. Lloyd. And the 3 off target.
Left side, Sheldon.
Here's Allen. Now here's Mabry. Gray defending. Here's Allen. Trying to get back on track. Charles. Stokes with the rebound. Here's Young. She's got 13. From past the arc. Here's Wilson. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Offensive rebounding is all about hustle for Wilson. But really, it's also about reading shots, correctly anticipating the angles and the bounces.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. Pass to Mabry. Rita Mabry draws the double. Now Sheldon for the tie. Right side Charles. And here's Nelson Adota. Guarded by Young. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact. And she'll shoot 2. It goes on Asia Wilson.
What a play in attack mode to get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing.
And the 2024 rookie class absolutely loaded. But what is your favorite pick from that draft?
I'm going second overall with Cameron Brink. She's just a force, an elite shot blocker, maybe one of the best shot blockers in the league from day one. That defense is special. Plus, she's got a great offensive game.
And I'm going with the easy answer, Caitlin Clark. Her presence is already changing this league, both on and off the floor.
The 5th overall pick in the 2024 draft, 5'10 guard, J.C. Sheldon.
Yeah, she grew up and played basketball in the state of Ohio. And Sheldon went high in the draft because she could hit threes, run point, and is a very good point of attack defender.
Now here's Gray. 25 points in the game.
A dangerous playmaker with an assortment of moves. Gray is a defender's worst nightmare.
Outside Mabry. Shoots the 3. Wilson pulls it down. Outside Young. Back to Wilson. Double team on Asia Wilson. Gray. Here's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. The open J off the mark.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Outside Mabry. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Outside Lloyd. This one for three. Nelson Adota with the rebound. The Sun trailing. Mabry covering. And here's the fast break. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
An extremely fluid offensive player. Defenses have to respect Gray's ability to put the ball in the basket.
This is her 3rd trip to the free throw line. The first one falls.
A dead-eye outside shooter, Gray's confidence on the offensive end is what makes her so dangerous.
And that's good as she hits both shots. And here's Connecticut. They trail by 3. Pass to Nelson Adota. Charles with it. Allen with it. Gray defending. Here's Nelson Adota. Clock at 6. Outside Mabry for the tie. Stokes with the rebound. Outside Young. Gray outside. Wilson over Charles. Wilson with the bucket.
A bruiser in the painted area. Wilson also has a soft touch.
Now here's Allen. Gray defending. Pass to Charles. Sheldon. And here's Nelson Adota. Mabry guarded by Young. Marina Mabry draws the double. To the wing, right side. Tina Charles for 3. And again, Connecticut no good. The Aces leading. Here's Gray. Wilson outside. Out to Gray. Watches it. And the rebound goes to the Sun. Now here's Allen. She's got 6. Nelson Adota. Outside Mabry. Fires top of the key. Count it.
Mabry. Assist goes to Olivia Nelson Adota.
Now Gray. She's got 29 points for the game. Wilson outside. Goes back up. And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line. It's on Allen.
Well, when you're guarding an inventive scorer like Wilson, it's always important to stay disciplined. Maybe next time, defense.
And the first one falls for her.
And guys, for Asia Wilson, she's always a factor night in and night out.
Well, when you're a multiple-time MVP, us and the fans expect that. There's no doubt she's cemented herself as one of the best players of this generation.
And so she hits both.
A popular topic in WNBA circles, player rights.
Yeah, the league has made some major strides in terms of freedom of movement, free agency, and also off-the-floor benefits.
Plus, we've seen salary increases, so it's been great to see these advances the last few years.
Here's Hartley. Chelsea Gray with some nice defense. A baseline J. That's short off the rim. Hartley with it. Gray picks her up. Pass to Smith. From deep. Stokes with the rebound. Here's Las Vegas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Young's shot is off.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Now Parks. Inside. Shot's good by Smith.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rack against the taller defender.
Well, when you're on the wrong end of the size matchup like she was, aggressive play is the only way to get it going.
Here's Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Yeah, that's all that he can do. Wilson is so good at capitalizing inside, even when she's under duress.
Smith outside. Back to Hartley. Charles. She's guarded by Wilson. It's Tina Charles, high post. Working on Wilson. Shot clock at 6. Tina Charles for 3. That one falls through. It's her 6th make from the floor this game, and now 6 for 10.
Given Charles's impressive all-around game, she's certainly one of the league's toughest defensive assignments.
Now here's Gray. She has 29. Outside Young. Pass to Stokes. Here's Mitchell, covered by Smith. Chelsea Gray for 3. Drills it from outside.
This is who Gray is. A terrific shooter who seeks payback when you drain one on her squad.
Hartley outside. And here's Parks. Shoots over Young. The rebound by Asia Wilson. Gray outside. Pass to Young. Mitchell. Now here's Gray. There's the 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Now here's Smith. 9 points in the game. Pass to Gray. Back to Wilson. To the inside. Stokes. Tries again. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
Solid job by the defense to get in her way as she was going up to the rim.
And here's Smith. She's covered by Mitchell. Back to Smith. Puts up the 3. Add another make to her scoring column. Her 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 for 11. Gray with it. She has 35. Pass to Mitchell. Young. Wilson the screen. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Really one of the best players in the pick and roll. Wilson has a great feel off the screen.
Hartley outside. Here's Parks. Pass to Nelson Adota. Charles in the post. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Aces ahead. They're up by 7. And we're coming back right after this break to get the 4th quarter started. the final period of play just about to get started here. Connecticut trailing. Pass to Nelson Adota. Now Smith, covered by Lloyd. Now here's Charles. Again, Tina Charles missing. Now here's Young. Not a lot of room. Lloyd up top. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation. The Sun on offense. 7-point differential. Pass to Parks. Back to Hartley. Outside Charles. Now here's Hartley. Evans covering. Hartley, good.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Fourth quarter, still Young. Just over a minute played. Outside Evans. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Cans it from downtown.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Back to Hartley. Outside Charles. Pass to Hartley. 6 on the shot clock. Smith outside. From beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Rhea Hartley picking up the assist.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here is Lloyd to the middle. Here's Gustafson. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, what a clever play by Jewel Lloyd, breaking up the defense and creating for another shooter.
Pass to Parks. Back to Hartley. And here's Charles. Now Smith from outside the arc. And Bell pulls it down. Outside Young. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the shot goes down.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's on Bria Hartley.
When Dana Evans is in attack mode, she is at her best.
Evans, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, with her three-point shooting and explosive playmaking ability, Dana Evans provides valuable depth to this team and is the type of player that can fit on any roster.
That's also good, so she hits them both. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. Smith outside. Pass to Charles. Here's Parks. The 3-ball drains the three-pointer.
Don't underestimate Charles's playmaking ability. She's capable of making some advanced passes.
Outside Young. Gustafson. Back to Young. Here's Lloyd, covered by Smith. Looking to get back on track. She can't get that one to fall. Here's Parks. They set a pick. Shoots over Young. Gustafson with the rebound.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that.
She's got to just use her head because that was a terrible choice.
Now here's Young. Pass to Evans. From downtown, that falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Oh, straight up, the defense, they cannot let Evans get breathing room. But this is going to happen from deep.
Now Charles. And here's Nelson Adota, covered by Gustafson. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Smith. Add another field goal to her total. Makes it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bell. Back to Young. And she makes good on the layup.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Smith outside. Back to Hartley. Now Nelson Adota, covered by Gustafson. Outside Charles. Again, the Suns score.
It's not just close in. Charles also flourishes in the mid-range. Unfair to stop.
Pass to Lloyd. Fires for 3. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Connecticut trailing. And here's Parks. Hartley. Evans covering. Smith left side. Over Lloyd. Smith, no good. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Yep, that goes.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Smith outside. Back to Hartley. Charles the screen. Launches a 3. Hartley's shot is off. Outside Evans. Pass to Young for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
Well, when you talk about Jackie Young, she has the ability to put the team on her back. Young is doing it all tonight.
Here's Nelson Adota. Las Vegas grabs the miss. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd, covered by Smith. There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. She can't get that one.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shot.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
And she makes that one.
You love the determination behind the drive. Hartley charging in like no one can stop her. And I think that's actually the case.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Outside Young. Just 5 on the clock. The Sun pull it in. Now here's Mabry. Now Allen. Sheldon with it. Charles. She's guarded by Wilson. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
Makes the most of her size and strength inside. Charles knows how to get herself to the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Aces with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Tipped. Stolen by Sheldon. Pass to Allen. Marina Mabry on the wing. Charles. Here's Nelson Adota. Covered by Lloyd. Shot clock at 3. The tray. A shot by Nelson Adota, no good. And here are the Aces now. 10-point lead. Here's Gray. Outside Lloyd. 3-pointer. Good. And it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
I love when Lloyd takes these quick shots because she doesn't give the defense any time to react.
Here's Allen. Pass to Nelson Adota. Mabry with it. Guarded by Young. And again, no good by Connecticut. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
Now here's Allen. Gray defending. Mabry with it. Takes the 3. The 3-pointer is on target.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And they can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Give themselves a little bit of a break.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wilson with it. Working on Charles. And it's Wilson missing.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
Outside Mabry. Nelson Adota. Pass to Charles. And they double up Tina Charles. Mabry up top. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now here's Young. Gray outside. Back to Young. And there's a pick to the inside. Stokes. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Mabry with it. Sheldon a screen. Pass to Charles. Shoots over Wilson. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
When Charles's jumper is on, she's that much harder to guard. It just opens up a lot of different parts of her game.
Now here's Wilson. Drops in the layup for 2.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, we'd like to officially welcome everyone to garbage time.
Welcome, guys.
Here's Allen. And count it. The shot is good, and she'll go to the line.
Love the physicality Charles brings to the hardwood. The and one effort has to inspire her teammates.
One shot.
And that one misses. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
All you have to do is work the clock, take care of the ball, and it's a wrap. Hit the showers.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Sun.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Here's Hartley. The three-pointer off the mark.
Now the Aces with it. Pass to Evans.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, they did a great job of execution, both offensively, defensively, playing in control. When they had a misstep, they got right back to work and made up for it.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.